Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome aboard Flying with Mike. Hope you all are ready. We've got a little bit of a longer flight today, single flight most likely. We're headed from a LaGuardia. We left off there, I believe it was last week or the week before. We were trying to do the expressway visual. Winds were just not helping us out any. Well, today, guess what? The winds are there. So, unfortunately, we're headed out. So what I'm going to do is fly out of here to Sarasota, Florida. So LaGuardia to Sarasota, Florida for spring break. Get some of these people from New York City to raise some cane down there in Florida. And we'll come back at this another day. Worst case scenario, I'll turn the winds off and we'll shoot it anyway without VATSIM. So, but anyway, found a unique gate here. And I know you all who live in New York, who live here know this gate. It's under the bridge, and I think we fit. Yeah, we fit. You know, I always said that in the truck. I think I'll fit. Oh yeah, we made it. So anyway, so that's what we're planning. And this is the Toliss A320. Typically for American Airlines, the A320 does this run, but we had a couple more revelers wanting to go down, so we stuck the A321 on it. All right, so I think we're all ready to go up here. The aircraft is November 162 Alpha Alpha, and the livery you see there towards the tail is Stand Up to Cancer. And I really like flying this plane. Just like with Allegiant, I love putting the Make-A-Wish plane up and so forth. So I really like this, you know, when I can actually make a statement until I can figure out the best way to do a charity flight, at least show support this way. So if you know a good cancer organization, hey, go ahead, support, donate. They can use all the help. Same with Make-A-Wish and St. Jude. So great organizations. So, all right, so we've got the caterers, and you know what? You know, I just love watching them go through things here. So stand by. We're going to go ahead, get rid of them from out here. Now, there's a couple of ways to do this. You can do it from here, or you can do it from either on the pedestal or on the EFB. But let's watch them hit things as they go out. Fuel truck already did its damage. Now it's their turn. And they're not going to hit too much. So as we fly over the bridge. See, told you he wasn't going to hit anything and anything in the back. All right, so let's get to work, shall we? Again, it's LaGuardia to Sarasota. And for a better idea, here's Sim Toolkit. We are on VATSIM, by the way. So join us. Love to have you on this flight. So you can see, that's a 3-hour flight, I believe, is what we're planned for on it. All right, loadout today, 182 people, 9,000 pounds of baggage, and we are not taking off runway 22. You'll see why in a second. We'll see about 32 when we get down there for our land. And then you can read the route. Okay, and moving on to the weather. As you can tell, why we're not using 22, nor is the airport in real world. They're actually departing runway 4. Yeah, and sheepishly, I have to say they're landing 3-1. Oh, would have been a great day for the Express. Those of you tempted, the RNAV 3-1 or I forget what it's called, visual, but it's not the expressway name anymore. But if you look it up, you'll see they follow pretty close. All right, so at 1651, corrected winds were 340 to 11. Little breezy today. Might want to wear a hat. and put a strap to it. 15,000's our first layer of clouds, and it is a balmy 50 degrees for New York City today. Sarasota, so it's a bit chilled. I don't know how those people deal with it. Currently, the winds are favoring 32030 at 7, and a chilly 75 degrees. So I just don't know how they can do it. And it's on top of it, it's clear. So I mean, geez, rough day down there. So, all right. So there you have it. There's what our route looks like. Let's get to work with it, shall we? All right, so we have already got our flight plan, obviously, loading information set, charts are set up. Lever will go ahead, pick up, landing gear levers down, 3 green. Thrust levers are in the idle, engine masters off, selector normal. Speed brakes down, flaps up. And the partridge is in a pear tree somewhere. Door for the cockpit unlocked. Why? I don't know. The people want to see it. I don't know. So, all right. So we've got the fuel pumps off, the batteries on. We're on external power already. Cockpit lights have been dimmed and set. And since this will be probably considered a first flight of the day, all those little lights work, and those lights, and those lights. For now, we'll keep the dome bright till we're ready to start this thing up. ADIR system going to nav. Nav on number 2. Yeah, I don't know how Airbus can count, but they went 1, 2, 3. You know, it is a different country. Could be a whole different way of, doing things. Anyway, so we're in alignment there. Let's drop down here and slide you there. Bring you down to there. A little lower. There we go. Really? There we go. All right. So again, next couple of days, we'll be updating our nav data on the 19th. Let's clear, go to init, request. And if you have a SimBrief account, that, by the way, is free. You can do the same here. Just got to tie the account to here with the account number in the accounts. Okay, let's check our coordinates. We'll bring charts in one of several times. All right, so let's go to the charts. Taxi, parking gate coordinates. We're in number 11, 40, 46.5, 40, 46.5. And then 7352.2. Perfect. So again, 40, 46.5, 40, 46.5 north, 07352.3. One too many. There we go. 52.3 west. Align. Wind. Okay. Next phase. I see what that was all about. All right, let's go back to init, and we're going to go one page over, and then We're going to check our weights real quick. 149.9. That works. 27.0. Diagonal 27.0. I know I clicked it. There we go. 27.0. Okay. Fuel 23.0. All right, numbers look good. Now we go to the flight plan page. We'll be back. Okay, I know you couldn't see much of that. I had charts up. Let's get into here real quick. There's not going to be a lot of charts here in the beginning, mainly because there is no departures, established standard instrument departures for runway 4. The rest of the runways are blessed with one, but not runway 4. So, and the problem probably is they're probably, my guess, going to loop us over, you know, come up here, come north to about here, cut across to SACS and work down to BIGGY. There's a lot of airport congestion right here, so I could see where runway 4 is a challenge, because if they go this way, they come right over JFK or in between it. If they go this way, they're working with Teterboro and Newark. So the further over they go, the better. And it's all vectored that way. It's, you know, I'm sure procedures and gates and all are there, but they don't have anything published. So we'll pick LaGuardia and departure. Runway 4. Oh, by the way, why runway 4? Remember it said 22? Remember the winds, 340. 22 would have been 120-degree crosswind. And with it at 11, oh yeah, that's ugly. So they have instead, and I'm using real world, they're going, here is that river or the expressway for 3-1, but they're departing runway 4. This is where I got it, the real world ATIS. You too can get it. All you have to do, go to the ATIS site. Hey, I'll give you a link to it. Okay, go to datis.cloud.io. That'll give you the ATISs for the US only. Abroad, I know they're out there, I just don't know of any websites. So, but that'll get you the US. That's real world, what's broadcasting at the moment. Okay, so back to our flight, runway 4, no SID, and insert. Okay, we'll keep the discontinuity, and we're going to go to BIGGY. And we might not go all the way over to SACS. We may come down a little different. Not me, never. All right, and let me go ahead and get rid of charts for now until we get down to the Sarasota area. All right, now, the reason I put it on plan, dialed it down, is so we could see each fix on here. And 1, make sure they're all there. 2, make sure no discontinuities. And 3, on occasion, if by chance you have to enter them fix by fix or fix by airway by fix, you could misspell and get one couple of thousand miles off. So that's why we do this. With the advent of SimBrief, it usually won't happen. And first officer is here. Boo. Hang on, folks. All right, we're back, folks. Had to converse with the 11-month-old first officer, make sure she's okay and all, you know, how that grandpa duty goes. For those that are grandpas out there. All right, now we're in Sarasota. Let's get the arrival. We're going to bring charts in for that, because we do need to determine a couple of things. First off, Sarasota does not have a D-ATIS channel, so we can't determine what the airport's really running with. We're planning 3-2. The winds favor 3-2 by not a bad crosswind on it. Looks like a 7-knot crosswind with a 2-knot headwind component. Not bad, but we need an approach. Okay, we just gotta have an approach. And it looks like lifty. All right, let's take a look at these. You know, I should have known. So we could go down and around. Let's take a look at the RNAV. Same thing. All right, so we're going to load in. We're going to go final. Now, what did that do? Well, you can see it kind of closed the gap. That all we got to do is go Murdo to Zabku and right on in. All right, so that's what we'll do. Arrival, ILS 32, Luber 3, Novia, and do we have a transition? KYYUU. Yo. Insert. All right, so it left off. Well, we're going to back it up a little. Back that truck up a little. Even though I think that was where we wanted it to be. Holy mackerel, that's a long standard arrival. Okay. Okay, then we got Lost in the Wind, Wynwood, Spaz, Batten, Luber, Zebon, Runny, Beaker. Beaker's here. Oh boy. Woody, Lifey, Murdo. And then we join the ILS. Actually, I think I'm just going to clear that up right now. Perfect. Insert. All right, so what I did is just basically closed up Murdo to Zabku. Okay. And then with the ILS, we just come in from Zabku all the way into Ringy and 3-2. Our missed approach is Paris. Or Pears, sorry. I had some go. We're going to France? All right. And then if we have to go to an alternate, I didn't even think to see where it put us. Mickey World Orlando. Cool. All right, so that takes care of the flight plan, F plan. Put this back. Now let's do RadNav. Everything looks good. And perf, which means we're headed back over here. And I'm headed there and there. Now let me go here. Yeah, we're going to 350. Hang on. Take off. Ooh, 032. Hang on. Not sure where they get this weather, but we're going to first off reset. Okay. 340. $11. Temperature 10. 3007. Really do not know where they get this weather, Sam I am. Now I got to make sure they got us right. 172.8. Close enough. We are going to toga this takeoff. Although, you know, for fun, let's see what flex would yield. Wow, 500 feet. I had to look. No better with a 7,000 foot runway, most likely. Now, technically, you know, I dropped this to like a flaps 2. We're starting to get a margin, put 3 in, and we could flex this departure. How about that? You know what? We're going to do it. What the heck? We don't take too many chances here, so we're going to flex this one. I can already hear them out there yelling at me. I'm going to see if Black Box has this airport. I'm thinking he probably won't. But he surprises me sometimes. Oh my gosh, he does. See, I told you, he'll surprise me every now and then. Runway 4, we're looking at 10:30, 10:30. And again, I really don't know what these numbers are doing. Whoop, whoop. Inside the McDo and the avionics systems of the aircraft. But, you know, since Black Box is a real pilot, provides this for us, why not? And I'm much appreciative there, Black Box. Much appreciative of learning places you fly to, because you go to some places I've never heard of, and that means they're going to be fun. All right, so we got the basics in. Let's upload. 3037, we're looking at 340 diagonal 11. Temperature's fine. We're going flaps 3. I put that in because it can be difficult sometimes. Now, don't worry about flex. Not yet. Click takeoff request, data request. Wait for it. I do, at least. You don't really have to. I do. And ding. Okay, there it is. Came out of the toaster. Okay, now if we were to have gone toga, our speeds would have been 132, 132, 136. Actually, you notice it's not far off with a up 0.4. However, we're flexing. And what did we say? 47, 45, 135, 138, 141. Insert it. Clear that off at the bottom. Still got that. Now, I hate to break it to it, but 18,000 is transition out here in the US. So 135. Let's go 129. 138, 141. There we go. And it's inserted, so we're ready for flight. All right, so let's get over here, finish up our checklist. By the way, if you're interested in that and you do know more about it, one, would you help me out understanding what that engine out and all is? My inner gut tells me altitudes being put in, but and I don't know. Oh, so, but there you have it, how you can get that. And he might surprise you with some airports over here. But if you're in Europe, guarantee most likely there. He is a European, so. All right, let's go ahead, kick away. All right, that'll get rid of all of our right side equipment. We'll leave the cabin door open for now. They'll start closing here in a second. Up, the bulk door is already closed. The rest will be shortly. There they go. And if we watch them, they'll be going off into the sunrise. Well, they already did. Okay. All right, so here we go. Last on the list here, 8 years crew supply. Let's get back up here. Crew supply on. Do some checks. Kind of use them as a sound check. All right, and okay, ADers crew, APU, strobe lights are at auto. Nav light logo, APU master on, emergency lights armed. No smoking. We'll turn the seatbelt on here in a minute. Let me drop down. Flaps open. Start the APU. Once it's up and running, the peoples have already been gathering, and they'll be thrown onto the plane. Quite literally. Radios are set. Engine fire checks. ATIS. We have been looking at it quite a bit. Current ATIS for LaGuardia is 9 minutes old. We're looking at 3002. Anything big on the winds? 360 at 8. 10 miles. And a few clouds still at 15,000. Okay, we're ready to go as soon as the APU is ready to go. And it is. All right, and bleed air's on. Packs are on. We're not going to run economy. Fuel's coming on. Okay, and got our squawk already. ATC clearance we don't have. Initial climb. Do we have? Oh, we don't have one. Ha! We don't have a SID. We're ready to go. I don't know about you. The only thing I do need to obtain, hang on a second. Let's just make sure 7172 in the box, ready to go. And .CTAFKLGA 18.7. All right, one last thing I'm going to do. You guys won't need to see this. Which way to push? Hang on.
New York, KSRQ, traffic, Boeing 777 at the gate, Charlie 29, pushing back, switching.
Okay, we're ready to go.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
All right, we'll go this way and taxi what appears. Well, wait, I can go that way too. Oh, screw it. We're going to go over here.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected. I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
I may have to abort this. There is a departure. Bronx climb 360. Oh, okay. All right. One 325. I just checked and they were not there. New York Center American 3089 at LaGuardia. Copied the clearance and to call you for taxi. Is there a preferred route out of taxi route out of stand 11 here?
Oh yeah, American 3089. So you're ready for taxi?
We're ready to push back. I just didn't know which way to face.
Let's see. So I see you're using the new scenery there. Yeah, you can just. I prefer if you faced westbound.
Face towards the west, so tail east.
Yep, that's affirmative.
We'll call you for taxi after we push back tail east. That's what we had planned. We were doing it right after all, folks.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
You don't want to know that.
What airport is that with the new scenery?
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Well, I'm at LaGuardia and I'm using X-plane scenery.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected. I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Oh, okay.
They were all just closed. Hang on. I know what happened. So much easier for me this way. Close. Close. Close.
Center, hello, Brickyard 5633, descending via the Proud 2.
Brickyard 5633 New York Center. Good afternoon. Ready to contact 5 miles northeast of the Smyrna View Wart, flight level 3, correction, flight level 218. Descend via the Proud 2 arrival, the Philadelphia altimeter 3005.
3005, descend via the Proud 2, position altitude checks, Brickyard.
All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Echo Heavy, New York Center. Good afternoon. Radar contact 10 miles east of the Calverton VOR. Level 197. Expect vectors ILS, runway 4 right approach, the Kennedy altimeter 3003.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pens inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go. Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
United 2661, cross Biley at 13,000, the Allentown altimeter 3006.
I'm sorry, say that again for United 2661.
United 2661, cross Biley at 13,000, the Allentown altimeter 3006.
After 13,000, cross Biley, and altimeter is, what was one more time with the altimeter, I'm sorry.
United 2661, the Allentown altimeter 3006.
And the 3006 for the altimeter, thank you very much.
Okay, so we are under a PDC, so that's a pre-departure clearance. Pre-departure clearance.
Yes, sir. FedEx 1670 New York Center, good afternoon. You ready for your clearance?
Reads as filed.
FedEx 1670, have you read? You're cleared to Indianapolis Airport. Radar vectors Harrisburg VOR, then as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departures this frequency, squawk 3332.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake. And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
FedEx 1670 Heavy, read back correct. Expect runway 31. Push at your discretion, and you can call for taxi to Harrisburg altimeter 3008. Speedbird at 24 Echo Heavy, descend and maintain at 900,000.
Descent 2090, Echo Echo. Dan, York, Africa 9, Mike Alpha, descending on the Parch 3, arrival expecting 04 right.
Africa 9er Mike Alpha, Heavy Center, good evening. Correction, good afternoon. Reset transponder, squawk 4225.
Confirm 4225 for our 9 Mike Alpha.
Yep, 4225.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Copy, 4225 on the box, 9 Mike Alpha.
Brickyard 5633, expect RNAV X-ray for runway 31 approach, the LaGuardia altimeter 3002.
Okay, we're pushed back.
Runway 31, Brickyard.
Let's get this going. All right, come up top here first. Let's work our way down. Bleed off. Seatbelts are on.
Africa 9er Mike Alpha, radar contact 7 miles east of the Calverton VOR at 15,900. Expect vectors ILS, runway 4 right approach, the Kennedy altimeter 3003.
Okay, and
3003, expect vectors LS 4 right for 9 Mike Alpha, thank you.
Speedbird at 24 Echo Super, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend to 5,000, speed west of Echo.
Now Velo 463 is passing 33,600, 17 miles from MJ.
Avella 463 New York Center, good evening. It looks like you're above my airspace at the time. You can monitor Unicom 1 to 2.8. Have a good day.
28 for Velo 463.
Okay, I think we're ready for taxi. Terrain radar on.
Good, 9er Mike Alpha Heavy, descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000, 9 Mike Alpha.
And center American 3089 ready to taxi for runway 4.
American 3089, runway 4, taxi via Echo, Alpha, correction, taxi via Echo, Bravo.
Echo Bravo to runway 4, American 3089. I was about to say
Divert 24 Echo, Super
TWA.
fly heading 240, vector for final.
Echo Bravo, got it.
Divert 24 Echo, Super, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, speed boost for Echo.
Africa 9er Mike Alpha Heavy, flight heading at 260, descend and maintain 5,000.
Right heading 260, maintain, descend and maintain 5,000, 9 Mike Alpha.
United 2661, cross Beauty at 10,000, 10,000.
Cross Beauty at 10,000, 10,000 for United 2661.
Brickyard 5633, descend and maintain 9,000.
Down 9,000, Brickyard 5633.
Okay, finishing this up, flight attendants. Okay, weather's on, double check. Okay, we'll get
Africa 9er Mike Alpha Heavy, fly heading 240, vector for final.
Left heading 240, vector for final.
okay, we're ready to go.
Brickyard 5633, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000, Brickyard 5633.
United 2661, expect RNAV X-ray, runway 31 approach, the LaGuardia, altimeter 3002.
Expect RNAV is X-ray 31 and altimeter is 3002 for United 2661.
Africa 9er Mike Alpha Heavy, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, Adam Call. Center,
JetBlue 2204, New York Center, good afternoon, radar contact 100 miles southeast of the Robbinsville VOR, flight level 360. Cross Owens at 14,000, 14,000, the Kennedy altimeter 3003.
Ross Owens at 114,000 and Kennedy out to 3203. JetBlue 2204.
Speedbird 24 Echo Super, turn right heading 280.
Can you hear me, please? Sorry.
Speedbird 24 Echo Super, turn right heading 290, descend and maintain 3000.
290, descent to 3000, Speedbird 24 Echo. New York Center, United 2661, what would you want my speed to?
United 2661, you can just maintain 250 knots for now, please.
20 knots?
250 knots, please.
250 knots, you got it.
New York Center, American 3089, ready to go. Runway 4, LaGuardia.
American 3089, wind 3608, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 4, American 3089.
Speedbird 24 Echo Super, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, Speedbird 24 Echo.
Brickyard 5633, descend and maintain 7000. Down to 7000 at Brickyard 5633.
There's 80. V1. Rotate.
Speedbird 24 Echo Super, turn right heading 310.
Heading 310, Speedbird 24 Echo.
Africa 9er Mike Alpha Heavy, turn right heading at 290.
Right heading 290, 9 Mike Alpha.
Speedbird 24 Echo Heavy, reduce speed to 170, then descend and maintain 2000.
Reduce speed to 170, descent to 2000, Speedbird 24 Echo.
American 3089, radar contacts the altitude.
American 3089 through 2700 for 5,000 per this departure.
American 3089 cleared, direct BIGGY, climb and maintain 17,000.
Cleared direct BIGGY up to 17,000, American 3089.
Brickyard 5633 cleared, direct Pachu, cross Pachu at or above 3,000, cleared RNAV X-ray, runway 31 approach.
Alright, clear direct Pachu, cross Pachu at or above 3,000, clear the RNAV X-ray, runway 31, Brickyard 5633.
FedEx 1670 Heavy, runway 31, taxi via Gulf, Alpha. Niner Mike Alpha Heavy, reduce speed to 170, then descend and maintain 2,000.
Just maintain speed 170, just maintain 2,000 feet, African Niner Mike Alpha.
Speedbird 24 Echo Super, 10 miles from Ebby, turn right heading 010, maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 4 right approach, maintain 170 knots until Ebby.
Bradenton heading 010, cleared approach runway.
Okay, flaps are up, ground spoilers disarmed, and we're climbing.
Echo Super, maintain 170 knots until a 5 mile final.
Maintain 170 knots, speedbird 24 Echo.
And we're just going over Teterboro
African
off
Niner
our...
Mike Alpha Heavy, turn right heading
See if we can
310.
see it.
Yeah.
Should be right out there.
Right heading 310, still reducing, and then we'll get to 2,000 out of the
And then Newark is passing under. Or about to.
American 3089, climb and maintain, flight level 360.
Okay, let's just make sure we did. Oh, was that last for American 3089?
American 3089, climb and maintain, flight level 360.
American 3089 up to flight level 360. Sorry about that.
Good evening, Papa Alpha Mike 49, on climb 13,000 feet with you.
Uh-oh, Shampoo Flyer in
Alpha
the
Mike
house.
49er.
Welcome aboard,
Heavy
sir.
New York Center, good afternoon, radar contact, turn right, heading at 200. When able, proceed direct Robbinsville VOR. Romeo, Bravo, Victor.
Turn right, heading 200, when able, direct Romeo, Bravo, Victor, Papa 49.
United 2661, descend and maintain 9,000.
Maintain 9,000 for United 2661.
Africa Niner Mike Alpha Heavy, 10 miles from Ebby, turn right heading 010, maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 4 right approach.
Dive, dive, dive.
We're heading 010, maintain 2,000.
No, we're going to climb.
Cleared ILS approach 4 right now, Mike Alpha.
Good morning, sir, afternoon, whatever it might be.
9.1, we'll see you. Beaver 24 Echo Super, contact Kennedy Tower, 119.1, have a good day.
119.1, speedbird 24 Echo.
Brickyard 5633, wind 3608, runway 31, clear to land.
Runway 31, clear land, Brickyard 5633.
Just resetting my lighting, folks.
United 2661, descend and maintain 8,000.
All right.
Maintain 8,000 for 2661.
FedEx 1670 Heavy, fly runway heading, wind 300 at Niner, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
All right, we had a great departure. Nice flight so far. Little changes, and we learned something. I didn't know there was a LaGuardia departure for runway 4. We were running up nothing, and lo and behold, we found one. So, in future reference, for those of you who might fly in and out of LaGuardia, it is a little tricky airport. It's one of those that's kind of fun. The littler airports are always fun. There is a departure if you go off runway 4. How about that? And they have those fun climbs like Kennedy does. Bronx,
Alpha Mike 49er Heavy, climb and maintain, flight level 2.
Pelham, and Sound climb. And then, of course, Whitstone, and I think that's a climb. But anyway, yeah, it's just kind of neat, like Kennedy does.
Alpha Heavy, speed is at your discretion. Contact Kennedy Tower, 119.1. Have a good day.
Speed by discretion, contact tower 19, this 11. I appreciate the service, thank you.
what I do want to read. Okay, climb 44 to 500 feet, then initiate the turn. Okay, we're a little above that, but that's okay.
2204, cross
We had
Lisi
fun.
at 900,000.
That's all that matters. We learned something and had fun. Oh, there it is, right there. 500 feet.
Alpha Alpha Mike 49er Heavy, cleared at direct Romeo Bravo Victor VOR, Romeo Bravo Victor.
Yes, I'm direct Romeo Bravo Victor from Alpha Mike 49er.
United 2661, descend and maintain 7,000.
Almost forgot to start the 8 cars.
Maintain 7,000.
We'll lose a couple points, but that's okay. But yeah, we almost forgot again.
On that heading, so just make sure you have your, I believe it's your VNAV, or rather your LNAV, or your, just make sure that your autopilot is correctly.
I checked my FMS from 49.
Oh, you just up a Can I please get the Biggie and out of here?
1670
I think that's when we leave. Oh my.
FedEx 1670, radar contact.
Ah, we did forget to start one thing. That's okay.
Flight level 340.
Code Psycho and climb flight level 340 for FedEx 1670.
All right, we're just climbing through 18,000. And ProDiz, thank you, ProDiz. PROWDZ, thank you for the follow. We sure appreciate you coming aboard. Got plenty of seats back there for more people if you all want to follow aboard. And I love these kind of liveries for those out there. Stand Up to Cancer, amen. If you know a great organization out there to support, there you go. A couple of others that I really love. One that I really love from my trucking days and still to this day, Make-A-Wish. And if you're not familiar with them, boy, you ought to get familiar with them. They basically make wishes for terminally ill kids and or very ill kids, giving them that wish they may never get. And boy, have I the things I've heard they've done is amazing. St. Jude's is the other. One of my daughters, that her sorority is a big fundraiser group for them. So, but Stand Up to Cancer's on the plane today.
2661, cleared direct patch. Actually, United 2661, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 3000.
Turn right heading, or turn left heading 180 and down to 3000 for United 2661.
Yorkshire through Air Shuttle 6265, Majora's 2 at Dallas, passing flight level 192.
Air Shuttle 20, Air Shuttle 6225, New York Center, good evening, radar contact. 50 miles southeast of the Jonestown VOR, flight level 195, climb and maintain, flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Air Shuttle 6265.
Center, United 2661. What was my speed restriction again?
United 2661, speed is at your discretion.
Hey, for Speed 2 at discretion for United 2627.
Virgin 44 Heavy leaving my airspace. Boston Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. We'll see you.
Virgin 44, you to contact, see ya.
Oh, we're taking the long route through through New York. Oh, it's gonna be a while. Oh well. I was hoping we were cutting down by Philly. Oh well, he's doing a fantastic job. Really is. So we'll keep going. In fact, who do we have at the helm here? Do I know this guy? Because he does sound very familiar. Just a bunch of numbers. I don't know anyone with numbers.
I take it we're bringing me back around for United 2661.
Yeah, that was my mistake. We're going to bring you back right back around.
Somebody was late.
To the Delta 26 Heavy, flight level 410.
Delta 26 Heavy, New York Center, good afternoon. Ready to contact 50 miles northwest of the 74 QR, flight level 410. Welcome.
Like I keep saying, I think the word of the month for the month of March will be winds. It is so windy everywhere I go. It's just been unreal this March. So it may be that way every March and we just don't remember.
Man. Concord 2 Heavy, New York Center, good afternoon. Join the Kennedy 139 radial lap bound. Proceed to ship, climb and maintain, flight level 350, unrestricted climb is approved.
Proceed on ship, could you read the altitude again for Super Concord 2 Heavy?
Super Concord 2 Heavy, maintain, actually can maintain block flight level 400 through flight level 500.
Thanks, I'll take the block 400 to 500, Super Concord 2 Heavy.
Oops.
United 2661,
A
turn right
speedy
heading
bird
300,
leaving
when able,
Concord.
Apache.
Turn right here at 300 and clear direct Apache for United 2661.
New York Center, good afternoon. Delta 1208 Heavy, flight 410, good ride. Delta 2008, New York Center, good afternoon, ready to contact. FedEx 1670 leaving my airspace. Cleveland Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. We'll see you.
Oh, we're over to the dark side for FedEx 1670, good day.
American 3089 cleared to direct Gordonsville VOR. Golf Victor Echo.
American 3089, direct Gordonville VOR. Thanks for the shortcut. Although I don't think it's much of a shortcut. Gordonville. Yeah, not much of a shortcut, just cuts a lot of paperwork off in the plane. Bravo 3 will be our gate down in Sarasota. And we're looking at about 2 hours to Sarasota, so got a little ways to go.
JetBlue 2204, expect vectors, ILS, runway 4 right approach, the LaGuardia, correction to Kennedy, altimeter 3003.
Yeah, that really didn't help much.
Expecting vectors, the ILS,
Oh, there's,
right
jeez,
approach,
got us through 2 centers, though. Wow. I'm shocked he didn't just say Murph. I did hit execute, right? Yes, okay, it looks like I did, okay. Okay, 54 miles till we get to 36,000, and then we're on our way.
New York Center, Northwest, 2342, flight level 370, 2 miles northwest Phillipsburg, VOR.
Northwest 2342 New York Center, good afternoon, ready to contact, has reported flight level 370. Delta 26, heavy, cross Genoa at flight level 230. Delta 26, cross Genoa at flight level 230.
Cross Genoa 230, Delta 26 heavy.
Oh, I don't think I could fly out here as a pilot. Oh, wait, I'd have to. Oh. Oh, my goodness. That just...
Ataro 608 New York. Ataro 608 New York Center, good afternoon, reset transponder, squawk 4512.
Squawk 4512, Ataro 608.
I'm kind of letting them handle the comm, you know, talking and all right now.
United 2661, 6 miles from Pachu, cross Pachu at or above at 3000, cleared RNAV X-ray runway 31 approach.
And then when we break out, hopefully it'll get
above
quieter.
3,000, across Patchy, at or above 3,000, and cleared for the RNAV X-ray approach 31 for United 2661.
United 80 at Newark, Romeo Mike taxi with the numbers.
United 80 New York Center, good afternoon, runway 4 left, taxi via Alpha, Alpha, Alpha.
Alpha, 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 United 80.
Ataro 608, radar contact 39 miles northeast of the Calverton VOR, flight level 224. Cross Calverton VOR, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie at 12000 at 250 knots. The Kennedy altimeter 3003.
Cross Calverton at 12,000 feet at 250 knots, altimeter 3003, Ataro 608.
JetBlue 2204, fly heading 360, vector for final.
360, vector for final, JetBlue 2204.
United 2661, wind 360 at 8, runway 31, clear to land.
Oh, man.
United 2661, wind 360 at 8, runway 31, clear to land.
Runway 31 clear to land for 2661.
Delta 1208, cross Genoa at flight level 230.
Cross Genoa, I'm at level 230, Delta 12 heavy.
American 3089, leaving my airspace, Washington Center's closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a good day.
All right, American 3089 over to Unicom. Great job. See you next time. Goodbye. Good job. Good job. All right, we are with you all. We are still climbing to 36,000, although we're only about 3,000 feet away. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. See ya next time. Proud to Z. I wonder if that was our controller. Oh, we love having them aboard. Keeps me on my feet too. My toes, I know. But yeah, it was a fun run out of LaGuardia, considering we're getting ready to push back, and lo and behold, bing, PDC. Yeah. Oh well, those things happen, and hey, I got to learn a couple things about LaGuardia, and I'm going to fly in there more often. It is kind of a fun little airport. It's kind of like the Santo Dumont of Rio and Midway up in Chicago. What's the one in Sao Paulo called? Congragus or something like that. Just love those kind of airports. They got a little bit of a challenge to the approaches. Not so much LaGuardia, except for that RNAV. That's what I want to fly next time. And I really thought about dumping to Philly and coming back. No, we're not cheating like that. Although I should have cheated and went down to Reagan because I have been wanting, not, well, partially because of the crash there, but I really did not know until talking with my father a few nights ago that runway 33, is that the one the RJ was lined up on? Anyway, where the tragedy happened. I didn't know, and according to him, Airbuses and 737s land on that runway too. So I want to give it a try and see what that runway's like. I'm so used to, excuse me, runway 1 and 19 that I've never tried the others because I thought they were too short. But what am I saying? Look at Santo Dumont, what we're landing 737s and Airbuses on. Okay, we can get all the way down to just under 5,000 feet of runway. So, anyway, I want to give it a try. And of course, the airlines will tell you they would prefer that runway. It's even a shorter taxi to the gate. So, but anyway. That's the kind of things I'm going to start looking to do, is get a little challenging out here. Probably setting up like at Charlotte, LaGarbage Can, Cleveland, Columbus, if that's workable to get in there. We'll see. And shoot some of these approaches. Because, you know, LaGuardia, that expressway really intrigues me. That RNAV that guy was put on, that's actually the expressway visual. That's not called that anymore, or at least I could find chart-wise. Doesn't mean it isn't. I just couldn't find it. So, all right, we're on our way. We're about to level off at 36,000. We're about 1 hour, 45 minutes out of Sarasota, bringing spring breakers down to, and to be fair, still a couple weeks of baseball down there in Florida before the majors head off to their normal cities. So we could be bringing some of them down there. I don't know. But hey, what the heck? Let's head on down. Like I said, this is usually flown in an A320, but we decided, because we had about a few more people wanting to go, why put them on standby when we can give them a seat back there? So welcome aboard. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's windy arrivals. Oh my gosh. Oh, McGuire, I'm kicking myself for not just doing a circle to land. But you know, we got on the ground fairly decently, so feel free, they're over there at YouTube. And if you are one of our YouTubers or looking at the YouTube channel for the first time, hey, give us, you know, subscribe. It's free over at YouTube. Love to build our audience base up there. And thumbs up if you like what you see. We love reading your comments as well, and want to thank you. Now, we will, for the time being, continue to stay live here, video there at YouTube, although I'm looking at a tool called Restream, and I may start dual streaming here soon. Not because of any streamers over here. If you've been around Flying with Mike for any time, this has been something on my mind for quite a while. So, just wanted to bring that into the fray here. All right, and getting pretty good frame rates. Wow. That was probably one of the better flights out of New York that I've had in quite a while. Usually I drop. So that gives me hope. Gives a little bit of hope here that maybe we're going to be able to do a lot more into JFK and the others. I thought I turned that off. Huh, oh well. Okay. So about an hour, 45 minutes to go. I'm going to run a little bit of music here for a couple minutes while we head down that way. And let you all just sit back and chill. I know that's a lot of what this stream started as. And we're going to get back into it. So I hope you enjoy. And we'll see you in a few minutes. We'll talk the arrival and talk some more, just chit-chatting. So we'll see you in about 30 minutes or so. But don't worry, I'm watching the chat room. Feel free to let me know, and love to answer questions or just chat through the chat room. All right. Well, I had to go stretch my chicken legs a little bit here. Sitting down for the length of time, sometimes we do these streams, takes its toll. And not a spring chicken anymore. So just taking it easy, keeping things moving about, and keep going. So anyway, hope you have enjoyed. We're on our way to Sarasota, Florida. Big hangout, especially this time of the year for baseball and spring break. Also, of course, over on the the right coast of Florida, you get that as well, and of course Arizona. So, and I think other points out west, but not 100% sure. Don't follow baseball, other than what the news forces me to have to listen to. So, and that's why I don't watch a lot of news on top of that. So, as you can tell, for some reason, I'm going to have to get with some people. I'm thinking they use something different. But currently, we are coming up on Charlottesville, places I used to drive the truck, Harrisonburg, Staunton, out there on I-81, Charlottesville. Oh, what is that, 66? Not the great old Route 66 through Illinois out towards California. No, this is Interstate 66, and I don't know how they got that designation, but hey, they got it, whatever. It's the federal government. They can do whatever they want, whenever they want, and however they want, and if there's a law they broke, oh well, you know, we're the federal government. We'll just make a law to say it was legal. So, we continue on south. We're starting to get into, let's see what little we can see. There's a lot of haze. A lot of stuff stirred up from those storms this past weekend that have exited. And yeah, we're starting to see some of the Appalachian ridges. So we're on our way. I hope you all enjoy. Again, it's LaGuardia to Sarasota. So hope you all enjoy the flight, and we'll be there in about an hour and 30 minutes. Enjoy. Hey, Matt, 1997 Air, welcome aboard. Sorry about that. Was just getting ready to talk to y'all when I heard a big door slam in the house. Oh yeah, it's really windy. Like I said, I think the one word for the month of March, wind. It has just been windy, especially here in St. Louis. It's just been unreal. Don't know about your locales, but I mean, it has just been really pretty stiff winds. And I know that's not unusual for March, but it sure, wow, it's been a while since I've seen this. Just woke up from a nap after flying for the past 2 days. Awesome. Always fun. Yeah, I was thinking Friday we had severe weather here. Pretty bad. Sunday we had snow in the morning. And today it's almost it's getting into, well, it's 78 degrees, my computer says. So, welcome to the Midwest. You don't like it one moment, blink your eyes, and guess what? Click your heels together and say, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. And you're in the Midwest. It has been wacky. The word of the month, wind, for sure. And by the way, we're about 45 minutes out of Sarasota. Had a great departure with LaGuardia, well, actually with New York Center. Great job. And learned a few things about LaGuardia. Have to head back, try them again, and see if I can remember what I learned. Kind of like that airport, by the way. It's a lot like Reagan, a lot like Midway, Santos, Dumont, and Congagas. I know I'm butchering it. There in Sapalo. Somewhat shortened runways. I mean, most of these airports aren't too bad. Santo Dumont, on the other hand, is. That's outrageous, and it's outrageous. We land Airbuses and 737s there, let alone watch them take off. Ooh, that would be fun. But I do have an approach out there I am going to set myself up to here soon. I want to try something in DCA. Not that I'm bored with the rivers, definitely bored with runway 1, just turn in straight in for the runway. I want to try 3-3. Now I know a lot of people have been because of the crash that occurred out there. That's not why. I never thought you could land Airbuses and 737s on that runway. Yet my dad says they do it all the time. Or at least when he flew. Whether they still do it today or not, there were a few other troubling things I've heard rumbling about DC, Reagan. We'll see if they come to be. Not spreading rumblings or rumor or innuendo here, especially with regard to that, because but no imminent closures. No, just some operational things with it. I thought I turned that off. Obviously, I did not. Hang on. Yeah, obviously I did not. There we go. No, we're not flying for Simulated Air Force today, although we could always use people, use pilots over at Sim Air Force. No, today we're flying for Virtual American. And lost a few points at LaGuardia because we didn't get the ACARs on before pushback. But at least we got it running and for the flight. You know, and if I don't get all my points, last I checked, all those points I have with Virtual American and $100 bill will still get me a cup of coffee at Starbucks. So, you know, hey, sorry, it doesn't get you anywhere. Oh, it's $200 now. Oh. Is that the Virtual American discount? Got it. All right, PUPYY is next. It's only funny to me, folks, because the granddaughter is always saying PUPYY. So let's see where we are here. And I'll tell you another airport I'm wanting to visit here soon, Savannah, again. Some things I've learned about this airport that I never knew, and here's the funny thing in the whole story. Back in the 80s, would have been 1983, whenever Grenada lit off, I was in Savannah with our guard base, and no one ever told me about the ghost story there. Or not ghost story, the graveyard. There are 2 tombstones in the runway at Savannah. And I wouldn't have believed it till I watched the video and then zoomed in on some other media on it and went, huh, I was actually there and nobody said a word about it. Matter of fact, like I've told you all, that was my first in-flight emergency as an airport firefighter, as a crash fire rescue guy with the Air Force, and almost had my first crash on top of it. So a seagull blew through the canopy of an F4, and the pilot was threatening to punch. So yeah, we wouldn't have been down there for that. It would have been up closer to the east end. I forget which runway, how the runways lay out there. Uh-oh, what's that auto ATC telling me to do? Cross lumber at 13,000 feet. Really? Are we that close to top of descent? No. Hang on. I wonder if I need to start my descent. Let me take a look. a little ways to go. But anyway, yeah. So oh boy. Now the granddaughter is being the granddaughter. The boss. You want me to take a nap? You're talking to me? You talking to me? No. It works on my schedule, not yours. All right. So we got to cross Lumberton at 13,000. We're going to get in a lot closer. Pretty much the start of the Luber 3 arrival. We're going to at least get the puppy. Oh, excuse me. All right, after all that music, let's get to some flying here, shall we? Come on, let's get some airplanes in the air. All right, few minutes out and we'll start our descent. Let's see, we just crossed PUPYY. Oh, nope, we still got 4 miles to PUPYY. All right, let's get our numbers loaded up. $18.53, hour and 6 minutes old. What are they doing down there? Oh well. Okay, so it's an hour and 6 minutes old, 0108, 10 miles, 26 degrees, 3014. 8,000 foot runway, will go medium on the brakes. Looks good. Oh, disregard. That was silly. Okay, we said we're headed to Bravo 3. Perfect. All right, so we will land back taxi and come in at R4, R3, R4, and head for the ramp. For Bravo 3. Okay, and looks good there. Let's advance to the QNH of 3014. It's 26 010 diagonal 8. And we'll put 227. There we go. Okay, we actually are passing this. We're south of Savannah now. But yeah, I need to get to Savannah. Just to see what they've done there. All right, we are coming up on 27 minutes out. Hope y'all are strapped in, ready to go. Don't be shy. Put a prediction in. And we'll see who gets the closest. For now, kind of sit back, relax. A little ways to go before we hit that top of descent. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so you can see where we're headed, Sarasota, off in the distance there. And we are going to be on the ground in 26, well, call it 30 minutes. Again, thanks for flying with us, LaGuardia to Sarasota. Many here in St. Louis visit that via Allegiant. But I haven't been, well, I've been in the Tampa area when I drove semi, but since then, never. The closest, like many, Mickey World. However, that's what, 90 miles inland, 100 miles, 150, whatever. So that doesn't really count. So, coming into Sarasota, south side of the bay. Something tells me that was a song. Oh well, maybe not. Maybe parts of it was. All right, we're about 30 miles, top of descent indicated. Let me take a look. Yeah, we'll wait till Windwood and then start our descent. So hope you've enjoyed A321 service. Like I said, the garbage can to Sarasota. So hope you all have enjoyed. Great departure, great controller working us out of New York Center. Usually don't have much trouble in the New York area. My biggest hang up with New York has nothing to do with the controllers and to do with my simulator, because the New York City graphics, JFK, the traffic levels hammer my system. And I have to say, today the system went pretty good. Now, I believe we were under clear skies, can't remember, but wouldn't surprise me. Oh. Sorry. These pressure swings are really getting to my head. Oh. So, also, hope y'all, since they have finally exited the area, hope y'all fared well with the storms over the weekend. It was definitely rough here in St. Louis, and I know we're not the only one. I know Mississippi, parts of Kentucky and Ohio, and points west of us and southwest got hit pretty hard. Arkansas, and hope y'all are doing well. All right, we're coming up on top of descent. Start it. 13. Going down. Going down. Dive. Dive. Now you guys could do your dive. Okay, and we are going down. Okay, 13,000 by Luber, and then on to runway 32. About 25 minutes till we get on the ground there in Sarasota. So good time to be putting in predictions. Exclamation mark the word predict, a space, and a negative number. We'll remind you here in about 10 minutes or so again. But thanks for flying with Mike today. We sure appreciate you. Always great to get up here and be amongst friends and all, and hope you all enjoy. Wolf Mod, welcome in. And thank you for the wishes there, and I hope the same for your family, that you enjoy and have a blessed day. All right, we're descending just about as slow as the plane climbs. Seems like the A321 just dogs to altitude as well as comes down. So in this case, not too bad. We got to be at the, according to auto ATC, 13,000 at Luber. So hope y'all enjoy. We're planning runway 32 in the Sarasota area, getting hopefully our latest METAR. Nope, we're still old. Why are they so behind? Let me see if they've updated. Actually, they have not. Wow. Oh, wait, yes, they did. 1953. Winds are now not reported. Oh, that's not good. 10 miles visibility, clear skies, and 30-12. That's not good. The winds aren't being reported. And I had to actually go to charts to get that. Last reported winds were 010 at 8. Ooh, doggy. I guess the winds were blown over, blew the stick over that held the ammometer. Ammanometer. Oh, a NOTAM we had at the airport I used to work at that threw people including seasoned pilots. They all said it differently. It was great. And not to say the way I say it is right. So, but anyway, great flight, great time. We had a great departure out of LaGuardia. Great job by New York Center. Definitely learned a couple things. Those of you that are familiar with LaGuardia will have already known one thing I learned. I didn't realize there was an actual SID for runway 4. It's called the LaGuardia 7. There are several climbs for you to take depending runway and where you're headed and what approach or tower wants to give. Much like JFK off each of its runways. So it was kind of, I was like, what? There's a climb out of here? Wait, what? Sure enough, there it was in charts, just didn't pull. So, oh well, we got it and flew it. It was, you know, maybe not to the letter, but pretty close. Yeah, great departure out of there. And the controller, hands full, but he did a good job controlling it. We've been on Unicom since about an hour now. So hope you all enjoy. We are closing in on about 20 minutes to Sarasota, give or take a minute or two, and hope you all enjoy the run. And for those who are X-Plane and fly with X-Plane 12, there have been a lot of tease photos dispatched by Laminar about the upcoming 2.0. Interested? Yes. Kind of curious what all is going to come from this. So I've been getting them. Check it out in our Discord channel. That just happened to pop up in chat. And take a look at some of the photos, especially in the general. Or if you're part of X-Plane, then you already know. Looks like they're tackling the light issue. I really didn't know we had one, other than I felt like it was too bright. So I don't know. We'll have to see. So looking forward to it. All right, let's get into this, get this thing ready to go. Seatbelts on. Wing lights on. And descent checks. Let's do some decent checks here for once. All right. Okay, ATIS. METAR's in. Performance is in. We've got our star elevation TOD. We're on it. Constraints. All right. And what are we calling it? 1097. Hang on a second. Something's in the way here. There we go. Not on your screen, mine, off screen. Just bugging the heck out of me. All right, 18,000. And we're going to 3012. All right. I hope y'all are ready. We're getting close. And this descent brought to you by Auto ATC. It's not something I'm a huge fan of, but I get it. Just not a huge fan of the computer telling me what to do. Unless I'm flying on ATC through VATSIM. Otherwise, let me do it on my own. But that's just me. All right, let's take a look as we've been flying kind of sort of true to the real flight. It's a 7:45, I think, in the morning departure out of LaGuardia. Whatever that gets you in down there, 10:45-ish. So yeah, we've been kind of flying that and enjoying the scenes and all. It's been pretty fun. Out there in the distance, the Gulf of, I'll leave it for however you want to call it. But I kind of like the name that's on it now. So anyway, but I'm not going to upset people. And while we're getting through here, we got a great verse of the day today. John 1:1. Oh, somebody just passed right underneath. Hang on. Who be that? Who dare do that? But no, seriously, John 1, verse 1 kind of sets everything in, it's kind of like when you start a book, a good book. If you're going to make a bestseller, the opening chapter should tell you what the book's about. John went a step further by making the first verse tell you what it's going to be about. 3, I'll call them stanzas, you can call them statements. In the beginning was the Word. Then he defines what the Word is, where the Word was, and the Word was with God. And finally, who was the Word? And the Word was God. He pretty much told you right then and there. Couple more verses in, he'll tell you the Word is Jesus. So, I love this, takes you right back to Genesis 1:1 in the very beginning. I mean, just very cool how John did that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the verse. I really enjoy the book of John. You guys want to learn more about Jesus? The book of John is a phenomenal tool for that. So enjoy. Okay, we just passed Luber. We need, I don't know, do they want us to see? Let me see. 3,000 at Murdo. Now we definitely have time. Let's come on down to 7. So I just thought I'd point that out. It's come up a couple times, I know, during the flight, the verse of the day, and really hadn't said much, but that's one of those verses that's just amazing. Like I said, it sets the whole stage for the book of John in the Bible. And this is why I don't like Auto ATC. They're great at getting you going. And then they just, like many controllers sometimes, oh, we forgot about you. And that's how Auto ATC is. I think at Barker, I'm going to make it descend to 5,000 and then down to, yeah, we'll go down to 5. Coco, hello, hello. Welcome. All right, who was... Wow. PA34 is cooking, and it isn't with Crisco. Duluth, what happened to Duluth Fly? Duluth Fly, for those curious, is doing great. He is fine. There was some troubles, and I would rather he explain it better than me, because I feel I would not give it the justice that needs to be given. But he is doing well. He is coming back slowly. You may not find him on Twitch, though. So there was some stuff that happened that he's better apt to explain than I. And I'll also be honest, I don't know all of what happened other than the triggers that led Duluth to take the steps he needed to. All right, we're making our approach to Sarasota now. Got a couple of fixes to get us in position, but we got to go through Woody and Life, then down to Murdo and set up for the arrival. Unless, of course, we see it early, and then we can just kind of ease on down the road. All right, Sarasota Tower is... That's ATIS. What am I thinking? Go here. Tower 120.1. Oh, look, there's a Santos Dumont runway there at Sarasota, 5,000 feet long. Nah. I'll take the 95. All right, here's 10,000 feet. As we're slowing, let's get the lights on. Okay, everything's set. Once again, we are flying one of American Airlines real-world special liveries, Stand Up to Cancer. I love liveries like this. You all know when I fly Allegiant, a lot of times we're going to see Make-A-Wish. I love when airlines do this, and hopefully a lot of the money for those flights go to those organizations. I can't guarantee they even go a dime to them, but it's nice to see something said for them. Love to see one for St. Jude. Another amazing organization. So, anyway, November 162 Alpha Alpha. Stand Up for Cancer. Yeah, his channel is gone. A lot of things that were Duluth is gone. But he is doing well. He is out there. I just would rather he would be the one to say what what's going on. And if by chance you're watching this over at YouTube, we would love for you to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. If you're new. All right, we are coming into Life, then to Murdo. And then on to the ILS, unless things look good for us to just go visual. All right, we're at 5,000 feet. I think, well, if I say the words I think, I need to go ahead, complete the approach. But I think I see it straight ahead. I'm glad I did. Continue the approach. That wasn't 100% sure. So we'll continue the approach. Get on down to 3,000. Nope, don't see it. All right, again, if you're interested in putting a prediction in exclamation mark, the word predict, put a space in, and make sure to use a negative number. And we'll see who gets the closest. I've got mine in. Heck, I even forgot what I put. So we'll see what happens. I did it so far out. But we're about, let's just call it 5 minutes to landing. And hope y'all are ready. Strap in, buckle up. Seat backs fully forward. And tray tables, that's up to you. But I would put them up. Okay, 1097 ISRQ, cool. Match, and go ahead, call. There's the approach we're flying, and the latest, greatest METAR. If you notice, no winds. I know some like looking at it. Okay, go ahead, slow to 210. Okay, 145, slowing. I think I see a runway out there. All right, I've got flaps full. Spoilers armed. I don't have the brakes set yet. Okay, and we are on the glide slope. Sarasota traffic, American 3089, 7 mile final 432. Boy, look at that wind. Jeez. No wonder they didn't report it.
2,500.
Sarasota traffic, American 3089, 3 mile final 32. Okay, cleared to land. 3 green. Flaps set. We're landing.
Hundred above. 300. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Seemed like a pretty good landing to this guy. And Sarasota traffic, American 3089 taxiing to the gate on Alpha. All right. Oh, Delta's here. Delta Dawn. All right. For us, we will need to, like I said, Romeo 3, Romeo 4. One of the two will turn into the ramp. Park on the south side, I guess that is. No, east side. All right, crossing 424, nobody talking. Actually, this looks like a good place to turn. Okay, we're off controlled area into the non-movement area. Okay, let's head on down to Bravo Tree. Almost all the way down. Looks like these jetways may or may not work. We're going to go to Bravo 1, see if that one works. Testing a theory out. I mean, I got 408. Oh, man. That felt better than that. Oh, well. Sim Toolkit does tend to be a little mean sometimes. All right, we are in the blocks. Parking brake set. APU running. Radar's off. And transponder. Uh-oh. Good. All right, unlock the way out and we're good to go. All right, let's okay, it wants to be a pain over there. I'll just do it this way. All right, well, we're in the blocks. Looks like the jetways don't work for me, at least here. That or I'm not far enough in. Which will lean, because that should work, looking at it. But, you know, hey, who knows? All right, enough said. Let's get rid of that. And first things first, the airline got us at 245, a little more respect. Curious how many points I lost. Stand by, I'm going to go check. Gonna have to pay full price for that cup of coffee at Starbucks. Yeah, we got 230 points out of it. Not bad. Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, we just didn't get some points because the engines were running. Oh, well. Hey, that's good flight for me. Okay, so let's take a look. I got Elevatech going late, so let's see how well it did. Got it running kind of late in the flight. All right, 3089, 246 at 126. Poo-poo on you, some toolkit. Hour and 20. Whoa. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that would make sense. Oops, stand by. Someone's at my door. All right, folks. Sorry for that. We had a visitor at the door. Okay, so as you can see, Elevatech was nice. 246, 126, and 1.35 Gs. Not bad. The problem child, no. Actually, I go more with Sim Toolkit than I do any of them. And Sim Toolkit, yes, was mean at 408 feet per minute, but again, 126 on the speed, 135 on the Gs. I don't know. I really don't know. So let's find out, shall we? Okay, here's our flight up here at the top. That's a good run. Nice little, straight line instead of a little curvy. Not much, but he did a great job up there in New York Center. Great job. Okay, so we had a 2-hour, 41-minute trip. Now, you want to know the difference between Sim Toolkit and Elevatech in that run? I was about an hour late in getting Elevatech up and running, so that was my fault. I didn't have it going at the beginning. 911 nautical miles, 6,600 kilograms, and like I said, 408 feet a minute, just being mean to me, and 1.3 Gs. I always like to see, though, where I touched down. I knew we floated, but we actually did pretty good overall. Granted, this is your visual cue for your landing. There's your PUPYYs helping you out, ILS right there. Yet we ended up 2,100, 2,200, depends how you want to round it, feet down the runway, and only 7 feet today off the center. And we had a pretty good wind. So overall, I'm going to say not a bad landing, not a great landing, but not a bad landing. Okay, all right, let's take a look one more time out here. We are either not close enough or what? You know what, let's oh, Whoop 833 is about to depart. Let's see where they're gonna head to. Whoop, wrong one. So, a nice little flight over to the Bahamas. So, anyway, there you have it. Great flight, great flying time. Hey, want to thank Proud Z for joining us and following us along here on our fun times. Also want to thank Shampoo Flyer and Coco for chiming in and saying hello. So for now, though, we're going to call it quits. Who knows? We may be able to come back later today. No promises, but for now, we're going to call it, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get another flight in. So for now, I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful day. Hey, don't forget the words of John in chapter 1 and verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Pretty much sums up what the book of John is about and who Jesus was. What Jesus left to come down here for us, to then have, he left heaven for us to be a part of humanity, to only die a criminal's death. Oh. But what love Jesus has for us. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow.